The world was a very different place long ago. People had strayed from goodness. Their hearts were filled with greed and envy. Evil had spread like a disease, corrupting the very soul of humanity. The Creator, observing this descent into chaos, was deeply saddened. He saw the pain, he felt the suffering, and he knew something had to be done. The earth was a canvas marred by darkness. The harmony of creation had been shattered by unchecked wickedness. This was not the world the Creator had envisioned. It was a world in desperate need of renewal, a world on the brink of a divine reckoning. Amidst the pervasive darkness, a single spark of hope remained. A man named Noah, a beacon of righteousness in a world consumed by sin, found favor in the eyes of the Creator. Noah was a good man, a righteous man, a man who walked with God. In him, the Creator saw a glimmer of hope, a chance for redemption, a seed from which a new world could blossom. God spoke to Noah. He told him about the flood to come, a flood so vast, so powerful it would cleanse the earth of its wickedness. God instructed Noah to build an ark. This ark, a colossal vessel of gopher wood, would be a sanctuary, a beacon of hope amidst the impending deluge. Noah listened with unwavering faith. He didn't question God's plan. He didn't doubt God's word. He simply listened and obeyed. This was a testament to Noah's faith, a faith that would be tested like never before. Noah began the monumental task of building the ark. He followed God's instructions precisely. The ark had to be enormous, capable of housing Noah's family and two of every creature on earth. It was a symbol of hope, a testament to one man's obedience in the face of unimaginable challenges. The task was daunting, but Noah persevered. He toiled tirelessly year after year, driven by his unwavering faith and obedience to God. The sight of the ark, growing steadily larger against the backdrop of a world consumed by its own wickedness, served as a powerful reminder of God's impending judgment. People stopped and stared. They mocked Noah. They laughed at his warnings of the flood. But Noah remained steadfast in his belief, undeterred by their scorn. He continued to build, his faith an unyielding shield against the arrows of doubt. Each swing of the hammer, each plank of wood meticulously fitted, was a testament to Noah's unwavering faith. He was building more than just an ark. He was building a future for mankind and for all of creation. He was building a testament to the power of faith and obedience. 40 days and 40 nights, the deluge. And then it began. The rains came. Not a gentle rain, but a torrential downpour, unlike anything the world had ever seen. The heavens opened and the waters descended with relentless fury, fulfilling God's promise. The earth, once teeming with life, transformed into a churning, tempestuous sea. The floodwaters rose, swallowing everything in their path. The wicked, who had mocked Noah and ignored his warnings, were swept away by the deluge. Their laughter was silenced by the roar of the floodwaters. The world they knew, the world consumed by sin, was no more. As the rains continued unabated, the ark, that beacon of hope, began to float upon the surging waters. Inside, Noah, his family, and the animals were safe. They could feel the ark swaying, could hear the deafening roar of the storm outside, yet they remained secure within the embrace of God's protection. Hope emerges, the dove and the olive branch. For 40 days and 40 nights the rain fell, the earth was submerged. Then, just as abruptly as it had begun, the rain stopped. The storm subsided. Silence descended upon the face of the waters. The flood had reached its peak, and now the long process of recession began. Then, Noah sent out a dove, a symbol of peace, a symbol of hope. The dove flew over the endless expanse of water, searching for a sign of dry land. It returned to the ark, finding nowhere to rest its weary wings. Noah waited, his heart filled with a mixture of anticipation and uncertainty. Days later, Noah sent the dove out again. This time it returned, carrying a freshly plucked olive leaf in its beak. A simple branch, yet it spoke volumes. It was a sign, a promise of life returning to the devastated earth. A wave of relief washed over Noah and his family. They were not alone. There was hope. A new dawn, stepping out onto a reborn world. Finally, the waters receded completely. The ark, carrying its precious cargo, came to rest on the slopes of Mount Ararat. After months of confinement, Noah and his family emerged from the ark. The air was fresh, the sky a brilliant blue, a new dawn had arrived. Noah, overwhelmed with gratitude, built an altar and offered sacrifices to God. He thanked God for sparing him, for his family, for the animals. He thanked God for his faithfulness. The world lay before them, a blank canvas, an opportunity to start anew, to rebuild a world where righteousness, not wickedness, would prevail. The Rainbow Covenant, a promise for eternity. God, moved by Noah's faithfulness, made a covenant with him. He promised never again to destroy the earth with a flood. As a sign of this everlasting covenant, God placed a rainbow in the clouds, a dazzling spectacle of color, a reminder of God's promise, a symbol of hope for all generations to come. The story of Noah's Ark and the Great Flood is a powerful reminder of the importance of faith and obedience. It is a story of hope, of redemption, of second chances. It is a reminder that even in the darkest of times, God's love and mercy are ever present, offering a beacon of hope and the promise of a brighter tomorrow.